Hello, this is Sophie Lawson from sophielawson.com, and this is another little video where I'm going to be looking at one of my sketchbooks, and this is sketchbook number 5. This is number 6. I've just started number 6, so I'll do that one next, but this is number 5. It is full of graphite pencil mini drawings. And if you watched one of the previous sketchbook videos, I talk about how to do them and stuff. So all I'm going to do is flick through the sketchbook and talk about some of the drawings and stuff. Sketchbooks that I use are Winsor & Newton heavyweight sketchbooks, A6, 50 sheets and 170 GSM. It's heavyweight paper, it's almost like Bristol board quality. It's kind of, it's nice and thick, and it just means you can get quite nice like realistic pencil drawings and blending and stuff. So if we go through this one took me ages to finish. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I'm trying to play with the lighting as well, so it's a little bit weird, but these are mostly faces, like female faces, and I really like drawing eyes, so these are mostly going to be eyes. But this one started it on the 15th of September 2016, and the last one was just a few weeks ago. It was 26th of March 2019, so that means it took me like 2.5 years to finish this sketchbook. It's crazy. This first one is just a face. I like drawing faces. It's quite fun, and I love going dark with it. This one, I love those eyelashes. They're like butterfly eyelashes. I really enjoyed that, and I also liked the little dimples and stuff on her face. It's quite fun. Pretty cats. I love drawing cats as well. There's actually been a cat jumping through my window at night time. Just recently, every time I go to bed, the little cat jumps. I like that one. He looks quite cute. There's an eye. But that cat, every night when I'm going to bed, jumps on the windowsill outside, and I can hear it knocking on the window. So I let the cat in, and I quite like that one. I love working with shadows, and again, really nice eyelashes. What I'm going to do is, quite soon, I'm intending to, when I do one of the new pencil drawings in the other sketchbook, I'm going to film it, and they normally take, these mini drawings, they normally take about somewhere about an hour to draw. It depends what you're doing, but normally it takes about an hour. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to film myself drawing one and then talk about it on the video, so that'll be coming soon. Something that I do notice is, you can see it there, sometimes you'll go so aggressive, I guess, with it. Because this is all done in layers. What's happened there is I've done so many layers that the paper started ripping. So that is one thing that's not the best about this, but even that happens on Bristol board sometimes. Like if you get carried away with it. Baby's eye. What I like about this one is you can see a person in the eyeball, which is quite fun. I like the eyebrows on that one. Speckly eyeshadows. Eyelashes. Very intense, this one. Quite like that one. I like that one. I love the makeup she's got on. Again, eyebrows are really fun to draw. But the thing with eyebrows is, even if they're like really dark, you still start with really light lines, just to make it look thick. Nice eyelashes. This one here is always like, it's exciting but scary when you have to do a bit of hair going over the face, because that has to happen at the end, and you need like confident lines. You need to believe in yourself when you're doing that, because you can't really erase it. And if you look at it, I didn't quite do it because it's not a super smooth, sexy line. So I could have done better with that. Dark. She's got a nice shape to her hair. Some of these would be quite good to do proper portraits of, I think. I started experimenting with water. This is something I want to do more of, actually. Because the thing is, what I realised was, I was always a little bit afraid to sketch and draw like tears and water. But what I realised was, it's just the same as anything. It's just a bunch of shapes. So that's a mental thing, I think. This one, for some reason, I ripped it out. I'm not sure why. I quite like that one there. I think at the time I didn't like it, and that's probably why I ripped it out. I do love makeup. Speckly speck, shiny. What I like about this one is it's got white. It's got a heart, a little white heart. Quite fun. I don't know if that was really in it or if I put it there. I think that one needed to go a bit darker in the shadows. It's one of my favourite ones, this one. This is the one that would take about, probably this one would take about an hour and a half, because you got to do the eye. You've also got to do like lots of facial stuff. Whereas this one would probably take about an hour, 40 minutes, because it's just an eye. Again, you got the hair overlapping the face. That's an interesting one. I do like that one, like the image. It's very, I don't know, something to it. I like that one. Again, you can see I haven't been very confident with that. It should have been more curvy, but because this is blonde hair, I had to erase. I had to erase it with my mono eraser pen, which is that really thin eraser. And something Lee Hammond said is, you never, well, what I try to do is, I try to do the white hair after. In other words, I don't leave the white hair there and draw around it, because if you do that, it never looks right. It's always best to try to, put the white hair after, but it's hard, especially when you're doing it on top of something really dark. As you can see, you can't get rid of it, but it looks more realistic because it's on top of it instead of drawing around it. Her hair looks quite full, like heavy. Her hair looks quite heavy. I like her. She's quite cute. And the eyeball. I really like that one. It's like a wild, I love her wild hair. Now this one, I would say, I have got confident strokes on that one. But I think the reason I was able to do that is because there's so many strokes. So if I was doing that one, let's say I was going to go and do that one there, I could do it confidently because I knew if I messed it up, it didn't matter. I could just put another one. Whereas when you've only got one strand of hair, it's quite nerve-wracking because you've got to confidently do it. Basically, you just have to, when you're doing that, you have to silence the mind, because the mind, if any negative thought comes in, like saying, I can't do this, or I'm not going to be able to do a confident curvy line, if any negative thought like that comes in, it's going to stop you doing confident line. So this is why I love drawing. A lot of drawing is mental. It's all about, a lot of drawing is mental, and that's why I think I love it so much, especially realistic drawing. She looks cute. Again, that white hair, it's not curvy enough. You can see I'm going to have to try to work out, there must be a better way to do this, to get it more curvy. It's quite hard. That's a funny one. I like her, but I wish I'd gone darker with her. I feel like it just needed a little bit more darkness, especially like that area. Sometimes, again, it's a fear thing. Sometimes you get a bit afraid to go darker, and sometimes you have to go darker than what you think. Again, another mental thing. I like the shape of that one. I like the shape of the nose. It's like a big basic shape. It's quite nice. I like her as well. What I really liked about this one is, I had no idea she had an earring on until I'd completely finished it. So I never once knew that I was drawing an earring. It's just, all I was doing was drawing the shapes, trying to match the tones. And then when it was finished and I looked at it, I thought, oh, she's wearing an earring, which is quite funny. Again, you can see I've gone, the paper, I really hate it when that happens, because it sort of ruins it a little bit, but seems to be nothing you can do about that. I like how you can also sort of see her ear, but not quite. And then I think that's the last one. Another eyeball. I think my favourite one in this one is that one. Yeah, I think that's my favourite one. The lips. Shiny lips. I love shiny lips. Shiny, shiny lips. That's basically zoom right in. I want to see how far I can zoom in. Let's get it out. Playing with the camera. Anyway, that's another little sketchbook. Number 4. And like I said, this one is going to be, no, that's number 5. This one's going to be number 6. And there's 50 pages in here. So I'm going to try to get this done within 2 or 3 months. Try and do like one a day. That's what I'd like to do. So that will be coming soon. I've also got a sketchbook here in my little Sophies, which I'm really excited to go through these as well. But that's it for this sketchbook video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you later for another one.